Today I have Zach Terwee with me, and we're going to discuss some of what he is doing, both for the Religion of Arms and with his business, Ironclad Defense. With that, Zach, could you give us a little background about who you are and kind of what got you involved with Religion of Arms?
So what kind of started it all off was I'm very passionate about firearms. I grew up around firearms my entire life. My dad was in the military, so the firearm portion of that was very instilled on me from the time I was 2 to now I'm 25. So my love for firearms is there, and I came up with an idea for an AR platform rifle. I'm actually working on a magazine that's never been done this way. And that's kind of how I got into this. And as I progressed through this, I realized that a lot of people don't want to pay such high prices for certain things. And I looked at it in a different way. Not everybody can afford those types of items. So with my product, I wanted to keep it low cost and affordable so everybody can use it. Same thing with the products I carry on my website. I try to get it down to the bare minimum of where I make enough profit that I can afford to go back and buy some more. I don't try to, get every single dime out of my customer. That's not who I am. I want to make sure my customers are taken care of and that they come back to me. I'm always open to phone calls and helping people, even if they don't purchase from me. I'm just that type of person,
Right.
and that's the way I want my company to be ran as well.
Okay, great. What started you? What got you interested in Religion of Arms?
Man, I just happened to find it, and I got accepted to be in the group, and I really like the participation that's in the group. There's not any somebody putting somebody down all the time. Everybody's willing to help everybody, and I really like that aspect of it. It's a very well maintained group. The people in it are absolutely awesome. I mean, they're not afraid to step out of their comfort zone and try to help somebody, even if they might be in the wrong. Somebody will tell them, "Hey, this is the right way to do it," and that's the way everybody learns. That's what I like about it.
Right.
And I'm kind of trying to do the same thing with mine, but I'm not quite there yet. So.
Okay, and you have Ironclad Defense Nation, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, from what I've seen, it's an upcoming group, and you're going to be primarily concentrating on just firearms, kind of the technical side of firearms, if I'm not mistaken.
Not necessarily just tactical. I want the group to be around all firearms because
Right.
It's not just one specific category. I want it to be based around everything. And
Okay.
I don't know a lot. I don't know a lot about certain types of firearms, and that's where other people come into play. I want you to be able to go to a one-stop shop and ask a question and get answers, within 30, 40 minutes.
Right.
You see all these other groups like AR-15 Nation. It's strictly AR-15 style rifles.
Right.
I want pistols, rifles, shotguns, black powders, and if new stuff comes out, don't be afraid to share it on there. That's how we all find out about the new products that are coming out.
Okay. Yeah, I meant, if I said tactical, I actually meant to say technical.
Gotcha.
So sometimes my accent kind of, people misunderstand me at times.
Oh, it's all right.
Okay. You're also helping out with Liberty First Foundation quite a bit, and being a representative of Liberty First, we appreciate all the help that you have given us. Can you kind of go over what you're doing for Liberty First Foundation now and kind of what you foresee in the future?
So what I've done is I've taken a list of certain products that I carry, and I have figured out a percentage of what each item that sells that I'm going to donate to the Liberty First Foundation. So anybody that purchases, say, X product under this category gets $50 donated to the Liberty First Foundation. Or if you buy this product and it's in this category, $100 goes to the Liberty First Foundation. So I'm taking profits of mine and giving it back to the Liberty First Foundation to help you guys use it for what you guys need it for. It's one way I feel I can help you guys. You guys have been awesome with helping me, so I felt like I needed to do more, and that's what I've come up with. And I still plan on working on some more different products that I'm going to be offering strictly for the Religion of Arms that will have a discount in there as well.
Awesome. Well, we definitely appreciate the help. That's for sure. As you know, we are a very young organization, and we are actually making a lot of impact. We are becoming recognized throughout the nation, and people are starting to associate Liberty First Foundation with the Second Amendment and protection of our right to self-defense. So we definitely appreciate the help that you are giving us. What do you see as the future for Ironclad Defense?
So I've kind of got some pretty big ambitions. I would really like to see our product come out within, say, January of next year. As you may know, that's kind of right around SHOT Show. That's our goal to release the magazine. If we hit that mark, I'll be very impressed. I'm not expecting us to, but that's our goal. As far as the goals for the company, I would really like to see the magazine be finished and get that out to the public. The other things that I've kind of got working right now, I'm working on an outdoor shooting range in Oklahoma for law enforcement, military, and civilians if they choose that they want to go through the tactical training as a law enforcement officer would, which I recommend for anybody in their own home. You need to know how to properly clear your house in case somebody comes in. So what I'm working on is putting in a kill house or a shoot house. It'll have interchangeable walls. You can move them around, so the scenario is never the same. It'll have a front and a back door, and then it'll have dirt pushed up around the sides of the walls. I would really like for it to be a live fire range. If I can make that happen, that would be great. I'm not really anticipating that happening just due to insurance costs. So hopefully it'll be a simunition type shoot house, and then I would really like to have a catwalk over the top so the instructors can get up and visually watch what people are doing on the inside of the house. So when you get done with your run, you guys can sit down and talk about, what mistakes were made, or you guys did this part perfect, and kind of go from there. Anything that we can do to help on the training of firearms is only going to help us. As far as the training side of it goes, I'm working on potentially getting an instructor that's going to start teaching concealed carry and mixed martial arts. So if you don't have a firearm on you, you can always go hands-on if you need to. Or if you get disarmed for some odd reason, you've got that extra skill set to help you. I was always taught that I'm responsible for my own safety. So that's kind of what I live by. That's kind of the direction we wanted to go with it. As you know, I have two other partners. Most other people don't know that. I do have two other partners. Trent Casey and David Neely are also partners with me. Yeah. And they kind of share the same feelings that I do, that I don't think the firearm safety is taught as much as it should be. And we really want to step that up. I really want to help people get into firearms, especially somebody that's never shot, because that's how we grow, by teaching and getting people involved in the shooting sport or shooting in general. That's the best way to go about it, is to teach somebody how to do it the right way and not the wrong way, so they're not afraid of the firearm itself, because all a firearm is a tool. It's not it is a weapon, but it's also a tool. So,
well, any weapon is a tool. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
and it can be an offensive or a defensive tool, depending upon how it is utilized. And it's just like any other tool. Okay, a tool can be used for destructive purposes or it can be used for constructive purposes. It's all in the. It all depends on how that tool is utilized. And firearms are no different. And I appreciate the fact that you are working to educate the public about that fact, that a firearm is no different than any other tool.
One thing I didn't mention is once we get to the point where, we're ready to do this, I grew up in a very rural school district, and we actually had a shooting team for ski. So that's something that we have looked into as our business progresses. We would like to sponsor some high school shooters and try to help get the firearms back into the school for the safety side of things, that it is a sport. Most people don't realize that shooting is a sport. There are hundreds of different competitions out there. And I'd really like to see that more than what we do now.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think as a nation, we have lost sight of a lot of what this country was founded on. And the fact that firearms have played a very important role throughout our entire history, not just in a defensive manner. They held a huge role in shooting competitions from back in the Wild West days to current day. Shooting competitions bring people together in ways that a lot of other events just do not do. While you're competing out there on the range, you guys may be fierce competitors, but when it's all said and done, they'll get together and they'll give each other pointers on how they can each improve. And that's one of the things that the shooting community does differently than most other sports.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I think that is a great thing, and it's also another avenue to help teach sportsmanship.
Yes.
In a way that a lot of other organized sports don't do as well at.
Yes.
Is there anything else that you would like the organization to know, and people that are watching this interview?
Don't be afraid to reach out to me. I don't sleep, so just pick up your phone, text me, call me, whatever you guys need to do. If you have a question, reach out to me. If I can't answer it, I'll find somebody who can.
Okay.
I have a very large reach of people that have far amounts more knowledge than I do. I mean, I'm only 25. I'm coming into this as an avid firearm lover, and I'm transferring over into the business side of it. And it's kind of been eye-opening for me because you were talking about the firearm community at the shooting sports. Well, that also plays effect with who I get my supplies from. Right. Those guys, they are outstanding. Everybody that I deal with, Slide Fire Solutions, I know they closed down, but I'm still in active contact with them. They actually opened up a new shop called RW Arms in Fort Worth. As a matter of fact, I was on the phone with the owner today. So he's a huge help to me. He's answered a lot of questions to me. The owner of Slide Fire, I got the privilege to go down there, meet him when we went to go pick up our order of Slide Fire stocks. Super, super nice guy. He has helped us so much with our magazine that we're working on. But don't be afraid to ask questions. I mean, that's the only way people learn. And that's kind of what I want people to know is in your guys' group and in my group, the people that are going to put you down won't be tolerated in either one, from what I can tell with you guys and with mine. Because it's the only way people learn, and you're not going to learn the right way if people give you the wrong answers all the time. So that falls back to the safety aspect of things. I want people to do it safely but enjoy it.
Exactly.
And don't be afraid to go to a shooting range and ask for help if you've never shot. It's a huge stress relief for me. That's one way I clear my stress is I'll go shoot my 6.5 Creedmoor, and I'm shooting 1,000 yards right now, and you kind of have to clear your head of everything, and that's such a huge help for me because all I have to do is focus on pulling the trigger.
Right.
And so there, everybody has their own methods of clearing stress. That's my way. I've recommended it to people, and it's helped them. But don't be afraid to reach out to me and ask questions. I'll do my best to help you out. And if I can't, I'll find somebody that will.
Great. So how can people get a hold of you? How can people find your website? How can people get a hold of you on Facebook? I don't know if you have Twitter or any other way.
So our Facebook is Ironclad Defense, and then we have Ironclad Defense Nation. Our website is ironcladmags.com. A lot of the products that you see on our website, I have a lot more products that I have access to. We are still updating our website. We actually had to transition from GoDaddy to another service provider, and we're still trying to get caught up with all of our products. So if you're looking for something particular, you can send us a message on Facebook, on Ironclad Defense Nation, or Ironclad Defense, or you guys can give me a call on my cell phone. My cell phone number is 660-441-7465. If I don't answer, shoot me a text, and I'll get with you as soon as I can. Anything that you guys are looking for, don't hesitate to ask because I'll do my best to find it for you.
Okay, great. Well, thank you, Zach. I appreciate you taking the time out. I know you're a very busy individual, and I appreciate you taking the time to talk to the people of the Religion of Arms and the Liberty First Foundation, and thank you for everything that you're doing.
Absolutely. And if you guys need anything at all, just let me know. I'll do what I can to help you guys as well.